Ashlyn, age 10, Cameron, age 12, and Bob, age 16. What do these three kids have in common? They took their lives because they were being bullied. According to the question I asked, there was only one other person besides myself that has known someone who has committed suicide because they were being bullied. There were three other people who have heard about these deaths on the news. I am one of these two students. Today, we are going to talk about the definition of bullying, the types of bullying, and the solutions that we can do to help solve this problem. Bullying has the power to destroy lives, mentally and physically, and this even happens online. This needs to stop today, but I need your help. There was one student who said bullying was okay depending on the type and the circumstance of this bullying. This proves that some people still believe that this is okay. I need your help to change this. First, we are going to talk about what bullying is defined as. Bullying is defined as a form of abuse. According to the National Center for Mental Health Promotion and Youth Violence Prevention, bullying was once viewed as a normal part of growing up. It is now seen as harmful and unacceptable, and this needs to be stopped. According to StopBully.gov, managed by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, bullying is defined as unwanted, aggressive behavior among children that involves the power of imbalance. This is almost always repeated. In the questionnaire online, 7 of you have not ever been bullied before, but 4 of you have. This could have been at any point in your own lives. 30% of Americans are affected by bullying every month. Next, we are going to talk about the 4 types of bullying. The 2 most common are physical and verbal. Physical is an example of hitting, and verbal as an example of yelling at someone. Next is social. Social is hurting a reputation or someone else's relationship. This could be as simple as lying to someone. Physiological is with the mind, and an example of this is stalking. The next question we need to ask is why. According to Bully No More, bullies usually start because they were bullied at some point in their own lives. They are trying to have the power and control that they once did not have. They do this to get the attention that they need and to boost their own confidence. Next, we're going to talk about what we can do to take this next step. Bullying is so harmful that it takes the lives of young, innocent kids. There is a law that has been passed in 49 states. Montana is the only state that has a policy. The National Center for Mental Health Promotion and Youth Violence Prevention stated this law requires schools to accept professional and legal responsibilities for taking the lead in our own society. This is to ensure students will be safe and learn in a bully-free environment. This law does not include cyberbullying. Kansas and Georgia are the only 2 states that have a law about cyberbullying. Other states will soon to follow. On March 10, 2011, President Obama made a speech about bullying. He is quoted saying, "Bullying isn't a problem that makes the headlines every day, but every day it touches the lives of young people across our country." He also believes that parents need to be a part of their own child's life. Symptoms that parents can look for are poor academic achievement, poor attendance, loss of self-esteem, and being depressed. Next, we can be a mentor. A high school in Sioux City, Iowa has seniors being mentors to underclassmen. Jim Vanderloo is the principal at West High School. He said that since they have started this, there have been less acts of bullying in his school. It means a lot to someone knowing that you care, and this is where mentoring can help. The last thing we can do is to speak up. Bullying isn't something that we need to keep inside. If you see something, there's something that needs to be done. According to your post, 2 students have seen bullying and not done anything about it. This needs to change so it doesn't result in the death of someone you love. Do you remember Bob at the beginning of this speech? He was a high school friend of mine who committed suicide. He was the happiest guy I knew and always smiled and put others first. No one ever knew he was being bullied. He never spoke up. The day before senior finals, he ended his own life. He never knew that after that week he would never have to see those bullies again. He wasn't able to walk across the stage like you and I did. Today we have talked about the definition of bullying, the types of bullying, and the solutions that we can do to help solve this problem. Bullying has the power to destroy lives, physically and mentally. Ending bullying starts with your help, so you don't lose a friend like I did.